Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. Broadcasting live from the Josie Network studios in downtown Medina, Tennessee. It's that time of week again. It's time for the Josie Show. Bringing you the most exciting music news and guests from around the world. Right here on the Josie Show. Please make welcome the beautiful, the talented, the lovely, America's radio sweetheart, Mrs. Josie Asantino Moon.
And welcome back to the Josie Show. I'm so excited. My special guest today is Alex Miller. We're going to be talking to him all about his new upcoming album, More Country Than You, which drops April 10th. So tomorrow. So I'm so excited to be able to chat with him about this before it drops. We're going to have such a great time. So I hope you really enjoy this wonderful interview. And I'm going to stop jabbering and let's get on. Please welcome to the Josie Show, back to the Josie Show, Alex Miller. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I am doing great. Thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thanks for having me on today. Good talking to you and catching up, too.
Yes. Oh, it's my pleasure. I have been looking forward to this because you have so many incredible things going on. But of course, everyone is talking about the new album dropping April 10th, More Country Than You. So we have to talk all about it before this thing hits, okay?
Okay, sounds good to me.
Good. So, because you have some incredible songs on this album, and I was lucky enough to have a listen before the album drops. So, and everyone's going to love it. So, for the fans out there patiently waiting for this to drop, can you tease maybe what fans can expect with this album?
Yes, I think with this record, you know the old David Allan Coe song where he says, every great country song needs a song about drinking, mamas and trains. Well, I've got everything on there but trains. It truly is a great country record, and I got to do it with some incredible people, some incredible artists, and pickers are on there, and it's just a great record. I'm so excited, and I really think it proves that I'm more country than a lot of other folks.
Yes. It really does, and I love it. And of course, the title track, which is on the album, features Emily Ann Roberts. More Country Than You. Yes, can you tell us about this song? Because this song has been in my head since it dropped. So can you tell us a little bit about this song?
Absolutely. More Country Than You is a song that me and Emily Ann and a guy named Bill White wrote that song together. And we got together one time, and Bill came in with that idea, and me and Emily just fell on the floor. We wrote it in probably 45 minutes to an hour. And it was just both of our growing up, our raising, our personalities. And I couldn't ask for a better duet and a better duet partner.
Oh, absolutely. You two sound incredible together as well. And it's just such a fun back and forth song. You know what I mean?
We capture that Tennessee and Kentucky rivalry about as good as anything I've ever heard. So I think it fits that kind of crowd too.
Yes, I agree. It really does. And, I got to ask you, how do you feel that you've grown as like an artist and a songwriter since your last album, which was Miller Time? I'm sure you've had a lot of space to be able to really grow when it comes to your artistry and, of course, songwriting. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, sure. All you got to do is look at the covers. On that first cover, I look like I was still in diapers. I was
you
so
are
young
young,
in that picture.
baby.
But now I look like a doggone man. So and I feel more like one now too.
Yes.
But no, I think as an artist, I found out who I am and what I want to do and the kind of music I want to play and pursue. And I think this record showcased that just as well or better than anything I could have ever done. My social media, everything has just grown. And I think this record just shows who I am and at the best of my ability.
Absolutely. And, another song that features an artist who we love, of course, the song The Bird featuring Tracy Bird. And you actually have a music video out for this one. What was it like filming the music video?
Oh, man. Tracy Bird is one of the nicest guys in the country music business. And I'm not just saying that because I did a song with him. I met him in Indianapolis, Indiana in an elevator. Get this, in an elevator. And he said, well, hey, Alex, good to see you. And I went, oh, my God. So it's Tracy Bird, and we became instant friends. And I just wanted to write that song because my dad was a huge Tracy Byrd fan and still is. We all still are. And so I wanted to write a song as a tribute to him. And I wrote with my good buddy, Jerry Salley. So we wrote this song as a tribute to Tracy. And I sent it to him and asked him to do it with me. And he said yes. And now people can go out and listen to it and give everybody the bird. Especially on that morning drive.
Yes. 100%. I find it so funny that it all started from a chance meeting in an elevator. I mean, what other, you can't hear that from anywhere else.
Yeah, that's God working in his own special way right there.
You got it. Absolutely. Oh, and it's such a great song. And of course, it's also on this album. And what I think is really great about this album is you're able to show off those songwriting chops. Can you tell us a little bit about that, your process when it comes to writing? And was it difficult picking and choosing what songs actually made the album?
Yes, I feel like I wrote better songs even since I cut those. That's the crazy part. I've progressed so far, but I think that's the best selection of tunes. And my songwriting process, everybody has their own way of doing it.
Right.
Mine kind of sometimes can fall out of the air. I don't know what I could be sitting on the couch and go, oh my God, I got to write this down.
Yeah.
Or I can be driving down the road, but I usually start with a title. For anybody out there that wants to be a songwriter, and there's a lot better ones out there than me, but my process is I start with a title, and then I just kind of write the song around that and use that title to kind of structure my ideas, shall I say.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea, and it obviously works for you. You have some really great songs out of this album, and just all your previous works as well. But this album I wanted to talk about this because it was produced by Jerry Salley. And so, what's it like working with Jerry? Because he's also an incredible songwriter.
Well, I'm actually at his house right now. He's working on a little tune, but I was looking. He's got cuts by Chris Stapleton. In fact, he just wrote that song. It Takes a Woman, that just won a Grammy. Mm-hmm. So, I working with him and has really been a pleasure, and it shows me what a real professional is and what I want to be as an artist myself. And
absolutely,
I'm not sitting here looking at him, but I know if he was in the room, he would have a big smile on his face. But it's the truth. He is a true professional and is taught me so much about the music business and continues to teach me so much about how to be a great artist and a great songwriter.
Oh, absolutely. Well said. Well said. And what I love about this album is you have songs on this album for everyone. I mean, you have a great tribute song to moms out there.
Yeah.
You have literally everything. And is that really what you were going for when you had this album in mind? Did you really want to kind of sit down and just write songs that were story-based, but also relatable to about anybody who can?
I want to have relatable songs, and I want to have songs that let people get to know me and my personality. Because like Secondhand Smoke, I didn't write that, but it feels like somebody read my mail and just a mom. Those are all that shows different sides of my personality. Because I'm a interesting fella from what I've been told, but I had a lot of different interests and things, and I think this record shows me off about as well as any I've done, and excited to see what people think of it. I really am.
Absolutely. And it is yours, everybody, April 10th. More Country Than You. So please make sure you check it out. It'll be available on all of the platforms, everywhere you listen to your music. Please make sure you go and check it out and share it with your friends, family, grandmas. Let's do it.
That's right. That's right.
It's so important to do. And I wanted to also talk about, because you're touring this year, and I seen like Norway, Kentucky State Fair, Oklahoma State Fair. I mean, you have so many great shows coming up. So everyone can check out those dates at your website. Can you give out your website for us, please?
Absolutely. Check me out at alexmillercountry.com or on my bands in town. That's a good way to keep up with my tour dates as well.
Yes.
And all that stuff. If you want to get a physical record, we have a merch website. You can get stuff at alexmillermerch.com, and it'd be a great way to support me and what I'm doing.
Absolutely. That really is your one-stop shop. You have everything on there that you need. I had the chance of seeing you perform before, and you are just so much fun. You really are. And you could just tell by your personality just through this interview. You are hilarious, too. So it's
well, at 6'6", I have to be able to thin the air a little bit. Everybody thinks the Jolly Green Giant's here whenever I show up. So I have to clear the air somehow or another.
And you do. You're hilarious. And I always have just such a blast getting the chance to talk to you. And before you go, can I just ask a couple fun questions for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I wanted to ask you, because you are an entertainer, you really are. You always are performing, and you're always out there. Have you ever had any embarrassing onstage moments or an onstage mishap that just was not planned?
Yes, I did a show with Trace Adkins, and I got up there and I was doing a song called "When God Made the South," and I got up there and I said, I just blanked on the words. I just couldn't remember any of the words. It just totally blanked. And it was the
Right.
last song, and I just blanked, and I can't remember what I said, but I remember I said something about I'm from California, and I'm about as far from California as you can get. So I just remember that part of it, and I looked at my drummer, and I went, "Oh my God!" I forgot the words. So it happens. It really does happen.
It really does. And I always, I am not a performer at all, and I just can't imagine being able to remember, your sets. I mean, that's just a gift all on its own. I don't have a great memory, so.
I tell you, mine has slipped me a few times. That's been one of the most embarrassing things. One time I was playing a place, and I was dancing. There was a lady down the front row, and I got down there and I was dancing with her, and we fell down, which was kind of funny. That was pretty embarrassing too. But anyway.
It's hilarious. Listen, anything can happen. You're at the mercy of the audience when you're live. Anything can happen.
Oh, yes.
And then the last fun question that I have for you, because you are very frequent performer at the Grand Ole Opry. What's it like performing on the Grand Ole Opry, being on that stage, and just all of the greats that have walked there before? What's that feeling like that first time that you performed at the Opry?
Well, the first time I played was just an incredible experience.
Yeah.
The Opry is the mother church of the music, and being able to step out there in that circle is something I never thought I'd get to do. So I take every opportunity and just thank the Opry for believing in me and believing in my music.
Thank you so much, Alex, for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, good talking to you, and good catching up with everybody out there too.
Big news for race fans and drivers. Get ready to turn up the horsepower because the Thrill.tv and Big Hill Race Engines are teaming up to deliver the ultimate giveaway. We're giving away a massive $60,000 ROX race engine. That's right. One lucky subscriber will take home this powerhouse power plant built for pure speed and performance. It's simple to enter. Just sign up for an annual subscription to the Thrill.tv and you're automatically entered for your chance to win. Watch the action. Feel the thrill. Win big. Don't miss your shot at owning one of the most powerful engines in racing today. The countdown is on. Are you ready to fire it up? The Thrill.tv. Once again, the Thrill.tv.